Masahiro Tanaka threw a simulated game yesterday. There is news on him today, but can you gauge whether it's bad news or just news?
I think, Bob, it's news, and then it's time will tell whether or not it becomes bad news, because when he reported to work today, he told the Yankees that he had some general arm soreness and just didn't like the way that his arm felt. So what the Yankees are going to do is they're going to send him back to New York. Tanaka prefers the facilities there, and what he's going to try and do is do some arm strengthening. He's going to long toss, and he's going to try and see if whatever soreness is ailing him can work its way through. Now, you hear arm soreness, and you say, wait a second, how's his elbow? Because that's where the issue is. And Tanaka was adamant about saying, no, this isn't confined or restricted to my elbow. It's soreness throughout my entire arm. I want to be cautious. This is something I want to be able to handle. He said he wasn't going to see any doctors and that no appointments were scheduled. But when Joe Girardi answered questions, he said that the team doctor, Dr. Ahmad, would at some point, of course, examine him. So I asked Girardi, was he surprised that this happened to Tanaka?
I don't think totally, because I've always said it. Let's see how he feels the next day. Because a pitcher has general soreness the next day, and the one thing is he didn't point to one spot. But as I said, yeah, there's obviously concern. But I think we play it out this week to see where we're at. He's going to continue to play catch and do some exercises that a pitcher would normally do, and then you go from there.
In his discussions with us, he maintained that it's still very important for him that he would like to pitch this season. Do you have any idea what the percentages are of that, or again, do you have to just let everything play out?
No, I don't have the percentages. We'd like him to pitch for us too. But as I've said all along, I mean, this is something that we're either going to know or not know. And when he gets in competition, and right now he's having a little setback, but let's hope that's all it is.
Now, Bob, if he came to work today and everything felt great, what would have happened next is he would have thrown another simulated game at Yankee Stadium on Tuesday. They probably would have boosted him to about 75 pitches. So then you're getting to the point where you're starting to talk about maybe making a major league start. Well, what's going to happen now is everything's going to get dialed back. Joe Girardi said it'll probably be at least a week before Tanaka throws his next bullpen session. If that bullpen session goes okay, then you could envision him throwing another simulated game. But you mentioned earlier, Bob, we're not in September yet. We're going to be in September soon. And the calendar is working against Tanaka as he tries to get back and have an impact on this Yankees postseason push.